If you have 10 days, how will you spend them? The Galápagos Islands, a remote paradise about 1,000 kilometers of Ecuador coast, teeming with unique wildlife and one-of-a-kind ecosystem found nowhere else on Earth. Over the next 10 days, we're not just exploring, we're joining an environmental conservation mission to protect and preserve this extraordinary place. After a 14-hour flight, we finally arrived at our destination, San Cristobal, one of the main islands of the Galápagos. This is where our journey begins. This is our guide Jose Luis. Over the next few days, he'll be leading us through all the volunteer activities. Without further ado, it's time to start our first mission.
Today we're at an otoi plantation. Otoi is a plant that the giant tortoises here in Galapagos like to eat. The province, the national park here in Galapagos, they don't use pesticides, they don't use herbicides because it's bad for the animals. They're trying to protect the native wildlife. So we come in with machetes and rakes and we're clearing out the invasive species that if we leave them alone, they choke the natural food of the tortoises. So we're removing blackberry bushes, we're removing tall grasses, we're taking out all sorts of weeds and plants so that the natural food for the tortoises can grow and thrive.
Marinos Beach, which is Playa Los Marinos, and also Lobos. Anyway, so we had a big problem here years ago because a lot of the issues related to some of the areas that it's like a little river that brings all the stuff here, and hopefully, so far there's been a little stop now, and it's time to collect the pebbles from the beaches.
All these little pieces of waste come washing up on the beach. We're gonna make sure they don't stay. Miss Larissa, I found a unique item for you. By my side, I'll be fine.
just as good as up there. Wanna keep you near, 'cause you're all I need, my dear. Do you feel the winds are turning around?
It's a male juvenile. You see the bows at the back, in the middle to the tail?
Oh.
Yeah, that is a juvenile. Okay? It's a juvenile.
A chorro?
Two.
Yeah. That is newborn.
We're about to start cleaning another beach upon the beach today, but before we begin, we come across a quiet reminder of the cycle of life.
There's sea lion skeleton here. It's the circle of life. You can see little pieces of the spine. Here's a rib. This is probably a piece of the pelvis, I would guess. There's a shoulder blade over there, some leg bones under there. The students found the skull, but it's over there somewhere now.
You're gonna take today.
100!
Nine. Another one. Yeah, let's go. Oh.
This guy, relax. This guy, you're mine.
they like to be in muddy places because they can protect the skin. That means much more mud, they can protect the cells, the shell, the neck with parasites, with mosquitoes. This is the repellent, natural repellent for land tortoises.
Ain't nothing gonna stop me tonight. Ain't nothing gonna stop me tonight.
So for all the land turtles, are you just gonna live here until the day, or you gonna send to
They
the wild?
have that place just for migratory route. They live far away. They prefer just to eat for 1 week, and then when they are enough fed, enough healthy, they return to the wildlife. Every 2-3 months, depending of the climate changes, the climate situation, they can return, and then they can have easy food.
We're heading into the lava tunnels. These natural tunnels were formed thousands of years ago by falling lava, creating an underground world of winding passages and towering rock formation. Oi! Before we knew it, our journey was coming to an end. On our final night, William hosted a fantastic farewell party for us.
Baila, 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 galapagueña, ya, ya. Mueve, mueve, mueve tu cinturita al vaivén.
The 9-day journeys had come to the end, but the insight we gained were far deeper than we expected. We walked along steep paths, climbed over a huge pile of rubble on the beaches, tested our physical and mental limits, and spent time picking up trash that had washes ashore from all around the world. We also cleared invasive blackberry plants and weeds, and helped clean the tortoise habitats and feed them. Our effort may seem small, but every little action accumulates into real change. On the Galápagos Islands, strict ecological regulations have preserved nature in a most pristine state, allowing wildlife to live freely while maintaining a delicate balance between humans and nature. This balance requires the collective effort of everyone to protect. This EPP or Sea Volunteer trip has not only deepened my understanding of the natural environment, but also introduced me to many dedicated environmental workers. One of whom is a guy I admire most, Jose Luis. He had made environmental protection his lifelong mission, year after year, leading volunteers to protect the home. Each year, the island welcomes volunteer teams from around the world, regardless of age or nationality. Anyone willing to take action can become part of the change in environmental protection. This journey made me rethink the relationship between humans and nature. Perhaps the environment in Galapagos is the way our planet was meant to be. Humans and nature coexisting harmoniously, sharing with each other, rather than isolating nature behind concrete wall like in big city. Perhaps our 9-day effort won't bring immediate change, but as more people take a step forward, the world will quickly begin to change.